Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world's most thrilling rides. Today, we're talking about a beast that's been redefining luxury performance. SUVs for over 2 decades, the 2026 Porsche Cayenne. Whether you're a die-hard Porsche fan or just shopping for your next daily driver that can double as a track weapon, this third-generation update brings some serious refinements that make it even more irresistible. Picture this, a mid-size crossover that blends razor-sharp handling with enough space for the family, all wrapped in that iconic Porsche DNA. I've spent time behind the wheel of prototypes and pored over the latest specs. And let me tell you, the 2026 Cayenne isn't just an evolution, it's a statement. Stick around as we break it all down, from the jaw-dropping looks to the heart-pounding performance. And I'll even throw in some real talk advice on whether it's right for you. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and let's roll, alright? Let's kick things off by circling this beauty and soaking in the exterior, because Porsche knows how to make a statement before you even touch the door handle. Starting up front, the 2026 Cayenne greets you with that signature Porsche face that's been subtly sharpened for this year. Think sleek. Frameless LED matrix headlights that sweep upward like they're ready to pounce, flanked by the classic 4-point daytime running lights that give it this predatory glare. The grille is slim and understated, with those vertical slats pulling in air for the turbocharged heart beneath, and the hood's got these subtle power domes that hint at the muscle without screaming it. It's aggressive yet elegant, especially in the new Carmine red paint option that pops under the sun, perfect for turning heads at your local coffee run. And don't get me started on the air intakes. They're larger now for better cooling, integrated seamlessly into the bumper that flows into those massive 21-inch Cayenne S wheels, standard on higher trims. Wrapped in summer tires that scream summer road trip, moving around to the side profile, the Cayenne stance is pure athletic poetry. It's got that long, low-slung wheelbase of 114 inches that gives it a planted feel, with flared wheel arches that hug the body like a second skin, emphasizing the wide track for corner carving confidence. The doors are flush-mounted for that seamless aero look, and the side mirrors are slimmed down with integrated turn signals that blink like they're winking at slower traffic. You'll notice the character line running from the headlight all the way to the taillight, dipping slightly for that dynamic swoop, and on the coupe variant, which I absolutely recommend if you want a sportier vibe though. Fastback roofline slopes gracefully rearward, shaving off a bit of height for a more coupe-like silhouette without sacrificing too much headroom. It's 193 inches long overall, so it fits in a standard garage, but the ground clearance adjusts up to 8.7 inches with the optional air suspension, making it versatile for light off-roading or just dodging those urban potholes. The side sills are blacked out on GTS models for extra menace, and those frameless windows give it a premium, airy feel like you're gliding through the wind. Flipping to the rear, it's where the Cayenne really flexes its performance credentials. The taillights are these slim, horizontal LED strips connected by a full-width light bar that lights up like a digital signature when you brake. And below that, the diffuser is aggressively sculpted with quad exhaust tips on the V8 models, fake ones on the hybrids, but they still look the part. The rear bumper has these integrated air curtains for better aero, and the license plate recess is cleanly tucked away, keeping the lines uninterrupted. Cargo access is a hands-free power liftgate standard across the board, swinging up to reveal that spacious hatch, and on the Turbo GT, you've got a massive rear wing that deploys at speed for downforce pure track-ready flair. Overall, the exterior updates for 2026 are evolutionary, a touch more aero efficiency, new wheel designs up to 22 inches, and color options like Provence paint that shifts hues in the light. It's not a full redesign, but it keeps the Cayenne looking fresh and timeless. No boxy compromises here. Just Porsche's obsessive attention to flow and function. Now, slide into the cabin, and it's like stepping into a cockpit designed by engineers who moonlight as interior designers, luxurious, tech-forward, and built to cocoon you without feeling cramped. The dashboard borrows the clean, horizontal layout from the Taycan, with a massive 12.6-inch digital gauge cluster that reconfigures on the fly for sport or eco modes, and right below it, the 12.3-inch central touchscreen that's now snappier thanks to upgraded hardware navigation, Apple CarPlay, and wireless charging all integrate seamlessly, with voice commands via the new built-in Amazon Alexa that actually understands your sarcasm. If you spec the optional 10.9-inch passenger display, your co-pilot can stream Netflix or fiddle with the climate without bugging you, and it's got a privacy mode so it ghosts out when you're in the driver's seat. The materials? Oh man, it's a choose-your-own adventure in opulent standard leatherette that's soft as butter, But upgrade to the extended leather package for Alcantara headliner and door panels that feel like they're hugging you. Seats are 14-way power adjustable with heating and ventilation up front, and massage functions on the multi-contour options that knead away highway stress like a personal therapist. In the back, it's surprisingly roomy for a sport SUV. Minus 40 inches of legroom means adults can stretch out without knee knockers, and the 60/40 split folding seats slide forward for cargo flexibility, yielding up to 60 cubic feet with them down. 4-zone climate control keeps everyone happy, and the optional heated rear benches are a godsend in winter. Storage is thoughtful too. Deep door pockets, a center console big enough for tablets, and cue folders that actually hold tumblers without rattling. One nitpick: the hybrids lose a smidge of trunk space to the battery, down to about 22 cubic feet versus 27 in the gas models, but it's still enough for weekend golf bags or grocery hauls. Audio-wise, the base 10-speaker system is solid, but go for the Burmester 3D setup with 21 speakers and Dolby Atmos spatial sound. It's like the music's wrapping around you in 360 degrees. Soft closed doors are now standard, so no more slamming echoes. And ambient lighting in 30 colors sets the mood for date nights or late-night drives. It's not just pretty, it's functional, with physical toggles for the shifter and volume that feel clicky and reassuring in gloves. When it comes to performance, the 2026 Cayenne lineup is a buffet of powertrains that cater to every thrill level, all mated to an 8-speed PDK dual-clutch automatic and Porsche's legendary all-wheel drive. Start with the base Cayenne's 3.0-liter turbo V6 pumping out 348 horsepower and 368 pound-feet of torque. It hustles to 60 miles per hour in 5.1 seconds, feeling punchy off the line thanks to the instant torque, and tops out at 154 miles per hour. Fuel economy sips at 17 city and 23 highway, which is respectable for something this capable. Step up to the S with its 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, now at 468 horses and 442 pounds FT, shaving that 0 to 60 to 4.4 seconds with a guttural exhaust note that rumbles like thunder. The GTS dials it to 493 horsepower and 486 pounds FT. Hitting 60 in 3.5 seconds, it's the sweet spot for track days, with stiffer adaptive dampers and a sport-tuned chassis that corners flat like it's on rails. Hybrids bring the best of both worlds. The Cayenne e-hybrid pairs the V6 with a 25.9 kW for 463 combined HP and a 29-mile electric-only range, zipping to 60 in 4.7 seconds and returning 47 mpg combined, perfect for urban commuters. Dodging gas stations. The SE hybrid ups it to 512 horsepower with the V8 assist, and the turbo e-hybrid is a monster at 729 horsepower and 700 pounds FT, launching to 60 in just 3.2 seconds while still eking out 24 electric miles. All get rear axle steering for tighter turns and optional torque vectoring that makes it dance through switchbacks. Braking is Porsche staple massive ventilated discs that haul it down from 70 miles per hour in under 160 feet, and the active suspension management reads the road like Braille. Oh, and for 2026, there's the game changer, the all-new electric Cayenne prototype. Built on the PPE platform shared with the Macan Ave, it rocks dual motors with over 1,000 horsepower in turbo spec, sub-3-second sprints, and a 113 kW promising 350 miles of range. It charges 10 to 80% in 16 minutes at 400 kilowatts. Handles like the gas version on steroids with active ride that counters body roll, and even fakes a V8 growl for nostalgia. It's not in showrooms yet, but early drives show it's sharper, quieter, and greener without losing the soul, of course. With great power comes a not-so-great price tag. But let's break down the dollars so you know what you're in for. The base 2026 Cayenne starts at around $91,150, which gets you that solid V6, AWD, and all the core tech bargain territory for Porsche, especially when rivals like the BMW X5 M6 ask $90,000 for less flair. Add the e-hybrid, and you're at $101,200 for that plug-in efficiency boost. The S jumps to $106,100, where the V8 growl justifies the upcharge if you crave soundtrack. GTS is $126,895 base, blending sport and luxury without breaking the bank, while the turbo e-hybrid commands $136,600 for hybrid hypercar vibes. Top of the heap is the Turbo GT Coupe at $212,850. Yes, over $200,000, but with 650 horsepower, Carbon ceramic brakes and lightweight bits, it's a collector's item. Expect to add $5,000 one OK for packages like premium panoramic roof, surround view cams or sport chrono, launch control, paddles, real-world deals. Early buyers are netting about $1,000 off MSRP on bases, but options.